Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video day, and today it's been reported that the Oklahoma City Thunder are not interested in trading for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's been reported by Bleacher Report. I don't understand this. I mean, if Giannis Antetokounmpo is available for trade, if I were the Oklahoma City Thunder, I would go after Giannis in a heartbeat with all the draft picks they have. That's just something I don't get. I mean, we're talking about a 9-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA, a 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, who averaged, a total of 30 points per game in his last 3 seasons, and has been an MVP candidate in his last 3 seasons. I don't know why a guy who averaged 30 and 12 is not on their, why they aren't targeting him, because I think the Thunder are probably one of the most qualified teams of having the assets of acquiring Giannis Antetokounmpo in a trade. And I've kind of gone over a trade like you could give up. Like, the Thunder could seriously give up 4 or 5 first-round picks for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it wouldn't really hurt them. They've got Shea, they've got J-Dub, and they've got all these other draft picks, and they've got so many other young players. Like, they can dump off 4 or 5 first-round picks, and they're still going to be fine. And I think the one negative thing is in a Giannis trade, you're going to have to give up one of Chet Holmgren or Jalen Williams. And I think if it's Jalen Williams, I think you keep on to the talent of Jalen Williams. Do not get rid of Jalen Williams. And people might hate me for saying this or get upset for me for saying this. I really love Chet Holmgren. I think he's a really good player and has a lot of potential. But if you have the opportunity to trade Chet Holmgren and some other players with 4 first-round picks, 4 or 5 first-round picks for Giannis Antetokounmpo, you take the trade. Because the Thunder, undoubtedly, if you pair Giannis with J-Dub and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the rest of that Oklahoma City Thunder team of Isaiah Hartenstein, Alex Caruso, Cason Wallace, and just their entire group with Mark Daigneault as their head coach, the Thunder are going to be the first team to go back-to-back since the 2016-17, 2017-18 Golden State Warriors. Here's the trade I have happening where you would see Giannis join the Thunder. Giannis would go to the Thunder, and the Thunder would get some other players like A.J. Green and Andre Jackson, who would really just be salary fillers, but they could help the Thunder off the bench. The Bucks would get Lou Dort, Chet Holmgren, Aaron Wiggins, Nikola Topic, and 5 first-round picks. I think could also be 4 first-round picks, but some of these first-round picks are not very valuable picks. The 2020, you give up the 2026 first-round pick that Oklahoma City belongs. If you have Giannis, Shea, and and J-Dub in that group, you're going to be probably the best team in the NBA. You're probably going to have the best record in the NBA, if not one of the best. That's going to be a really bad first-round pick. Then 2027 first-round pick via the San Antonio Spurs. I think this year, I think the San Antonio Spurs are going to be good, but imagine what the Spurs will be like next year in 2027. That should not be a great first-round pick, but it is a first-round pick. And then 2027 first-round pick via Denver. This is a little bit protected. But, again, I think Denver will be a good team in 2027, so that's not a very valuable first-round pick. And then 2029 first-round pick via Denver. There is a decent chance Denver, in 4 years maybe might not be as good as they are now. Could be. And then 2029 first-round pick versus OKC. If you're the Thunder, if you're going to give up 5 first-round picks and Chet and Dort and Wiggins, you give up these first-round picks that are like Denver's first-round picks, and then you've got some of their own first-round picks in this deal. But I think they have some picks left from the Clippers. I don't think you move that if you're the Thunder. And people might say that's too much, but it really isn't. Mikal Bridges got traded for 5 first-round picks, and Bojan Bogdanovic when he got traded. So I think we can all agree Giannis is 10 times better and makes much more of an impact than Bridges does. And the Knicks gave up I believe it was 5 first-round picks. It might have been 4, but it was 5 first-round picks that the Nets got for Bridges. So, you guys, let me know your thoughts on the potential trade. It doesn't seem like that would happen, though, because the Thunder aren't eyeing Giannis, but I think that it would be a mistake not to go after a guy like Giannis. You guys let me know your thoughts on the potential trade in the comment section, and peace out.